Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Brain Radio, and this is the very first video of the channel. And in this video, we're gonna talk about Cold War. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Cold War. It's a very famous war, and it took place from 1948 to be rough, and 1946 actually. I mean, as the Second World War ended, the rivalry between USA and USSR was like totally increasing. So you can just put a date to it. Sorry about that. But let's start. Yeah. So first thing that we should see here is why is it called Cold War? I mean, you could just call it a war between USA and USSR. Why is it called Cold War to be specific? Well, you got a very special reason for that, and that reason is because this war never led to a direct war between USSR, the two countries between which this war was fought. And it never led to a direct war. What does that actually mean? It means that, okay, these are the two countries that we're going to talk about, USA and USSR. And at the end of the Second World War, these two countries were like the superpower countries. I mean, USA just dropped two atomic bombs on Japan and was like totally getting famous and all for its power. And USSR at that time had such an amazing economic conditions. It had no poverty, no unemployment. So these two countries were like very powerful. And if you're expecting a war between them, then you definitely are talking about destruction of both sides. What does that mean? That means that if they drop a bomb on USA, then USA is going to drop a bomb on USSR as well. So these two countries, fearing a revenge from the other country, their enemy, didn't didn't attack the other country, and that's what we call logic of deterrence. So what is actually logic of deterrence that we're going to talk about later, but it in simple word it means that USA won't attack USSR because it know that USSR has the power to destroy USA as well, so it won't attack, and it's never going to lead to a hot war, or we can say a war with full capabilities of these two countries. So led to a dark war. It always led to like small confrontations. Yeah, very small, like in the different parts of the world. So that's why it's called the Cold War. So that was defining this term. What does this term mean? But now, what actually was the Cold War? So there's the question: what was Cold War? And here we have the answer. So we're just going to define the whole answer right now. And it says competitions, tensions, series of confrontations between USA and USSR backed by their respective allies. So we talk about competition in the definition. So what kind of competition actually was it? And now we're gonna do this. This was the main competition, military showdown of arms, showdown of weaponry, showdown how many bombs do USA have and how many bombs do USSR have. That was a competition. Markets, who was more developed, economically developed than the other. That was the competition. And ideology. We're going to talk about ideology later on as well, but to be simple and to be brief, it was the battle of ideology of socialism and liberalism, capitalism and communism. It was a battle of these, and USSR was in favor of communism, and USA in favor of liberalism. So we're gonna talk about that later, not in this video. So that's what the competition was of these three things. Tensions, yeah, that was definitely tension. It's a war. What do you expect? Series of confrontations. There were specific and different wars in different arenas of the Cold War. That means took place in different parts of the world and backed by their respective allies. So yeah, that was Cold War. So guys, if you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and in the next video, we're going to talk about Cuban Missile Crisis. So stay tuned. Peace out.